We go to what's good for me is not good for thee.
What?
New York. At Empire State University, the President of the United States was in attendance.
Is what it is.
So was the quarterback of the New York Giants, Jaxson Dart.
Okay.
He introduced him.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute, hold on. The backlash.
Why?
The media and some of his own players were like, how dare he?
How dare you?
As they clutched their pearls.
What the fuck?
I'm Jazz Borgonzo, and this. Where was the how dare he?
How dare you?
When Colin Kaepernick took the knee
Hold up.
and fucked it up not only for the NFL,
Wait a minute.
but for sports fans for years to come.
I hate you. I hate you. I don't even know you. And I hate your guts.
I thought so. But it's what's next. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Jazz Borgonzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Monday. And of course, as always, new day, new week, and new bullshit, but not on this day. Today's Memorial Day, a long extended weekend. And just remember why we are remembering this day for those who sacrificed blood, sweat, and tears for the liberties and freedoms that both you and I enjoy. So enjoy the day today. I know in the East Coast it's been rainy the last 4 or 5 days, but still nonetheless, we're going to remember and enjoy ourselves. Anyway, this story kind of got past me. And I don't know how, but the whole situation with Jaxson Dart, quarterback of the Giants for the NFL, the President of the United States, Empire State University, and Colin Kaepernick. How the hell did it get past me? Well, it did, but I'm going to do it anyway. So, here's the story. Quick background. At Empire State University, the President of the United States was in attendance. So was the quarterback of the New York Giants, Jaxson Dart. He introduced him, and now, breaking news, the backlash. Yes, the media were clutching their pearls, and some of his own players were like, how dare you introduce the President of the United States, Donald Trump, Orange Man Bad, oh, that evil dictator, fascist mother... And yet nothing about Colin Kaepernick. Gee, shock and all. This, coming from Outkick. Stop comparing Jaxson Dart's New York Trump rally speech to Colin Kaepernick's activism. Kaepernick destroyed his own career through divisive on-field activism. Dart simply spoke at a Trump rally. That's pretty much it in a nutshell, but a little background. New York Giants quarterback Jaxson Dart committed the grave sin of supporting President Donald Trump by simply introducing him at a rally at Empire State University on Friday. Of course, the two of them there. Many liberal sports fans and media members lost their fucking minds over it. Even Dart's own teammate and fellow first-round draft pick in the 25th NFL draft, Abdul Carter, tried to shame him, saying, "Thought this shit was AI? What are we doing here, man?"
And without further ado, I'm grateful, I'm honored, I'm pleasured to introduce the 45th and 47th President of the United States of America, President Donald J. Trump. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't.
He could have showed a little bit more enthusiasm, but then again, it's his first time, so hey, you know, what are you going to do? Anyway, one of the dumbest responses to Dart's appearance at the rally was comparing the star quarterback to disgraced former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick. Kaepernick, of course, you know, if you have short-term memory, is famous for kneeling during the national anthem while playing for the San Francisco 49ers after he lost his starting job to Blaine Gabbert because of injury and poor performance. He has since become one of, if not the biggest activist athletes of our lifetime, and probably one of the most disgraced. One player made a scene on the field, vilifying police, downplaying crime, wore a Fidel Castro t-shirt in the locker room, disrespected law enforcement and the military, and wore socks depicting cops as pigs during practice. The other simply introduced a president at a rally in a state where he plays football. Again, in a nutshell. But how dare he? Ooh, how dare you, Jaxson Dart, do this? Ooh, you are evil, evil, evil man. These two men are not even the same stratosphere. Comparing them is not even like comparing apples to oranges. It's more like comparing apples to shit. And of course, disgraced. An ex-user stated, quote, "I'm old enough to remember Colin Kaepernick being run in the NFL by a bunch of colluding owners for calling out police brutality." This, I'm not going to mention the guy's name because he's a clown. But our future concussion candidate, Jaxson Dart, gets to slurp Orange Daddy and stay in the league. What a clown. First of all, is verifiably untrue. Second, let's take a trip down memory lane and remind people why Kaepernick was benched, how he squandered every opportunity he had to play on the field due to activism, and what inspired him to kneel in the first place. Kaepernick wasn't blackballed by the NFL. He tanked his own career. He was benched after an abysmal 2-6 start where he barely completed half his passes, and it was only after becoming a backup that he first decided to kneel during the national anthem. How do I stay relevant? Kaepernick asked himself. What should I do? Shall I have a press conference? Shall I do it after practice? Shall I go in a different venue? No, I'm going to do the one thing that's going to make me hated around the league and around the country: take a knee during the national anthem. Brilliant. Let's see. His play regressed significantly as both a passer and a running threat. Then, after injuries, a demotion, and increasingly divisive activism, he opted out of his contract with San Francisco in 2017, and in the process, he made himself unappealing to other teams by becoming a constant political distraction. Facts, facts, and more facts. In 2017, the Baltimore Ravens, with the help of Ray Lewis, were reportedly preparing to take a chance on Kaepernick to sign him. But that changed after Kaepernick's then girlfriend, TV and radio host Nessa Diab, posted a tweet that Lewis himself described as racist. The post compared Lewis and Ravens owner Steve Bisciotti to characters from the movie Django Unchained. If you've ever seen the movie, if you know, you know. November 2019, the NFL arranged a highly unusual league-wide workout for Kaepernick in Atlanta. All 32 teams were invited. But hours before it began, Kaepernick moved the workout from the NFL's chosen facility to a nearby high school, as former NBC NFL sideline reporter Michelle Tavora said, who's now running for political office herself. He doesn't really want to play football. He's more interested in cashing massive checks as a political activist than returning to the league. Again, more facts. As for why he originally kneeled, Kaepernick was inspired by knife-wielding criminal Mario Woods, who stabbed someone in San Francisco and then was shot by police because he refused to comply with police while in possession of a deadly weapon. Google it. You know. Then again, if you know, you know. Do you really want to compare Jaxson Dart's speaking rally to this guy? Seriously, the former quarterback turned race baiter who shamed his white parents to adopting him. More facts. The man who claimed the NFL Combine is like a slave trade. Come on now. Stop the nonsense. Again, all I see is receipts. Another post responded to Dart's appearance stated, Cap kneeled for police brutality against black people and was blackballed because they wanted him just to focus on sports. But Dart is allowed to be political. Again, Kaepernick was not blackballed. The league did not conspire against him. He's no hero and he's no victim. Athletes are allowed to support even a campaign for preferred political candidates. It's a free country. That's last time what I thought. But speaking how to rally in your free time is totally different than becoming a divisive distraction on field and in the locker room. It's not during the season. It's during the off season. It's on his own time. But yeah, he's an evil son of a bitch. This is just another clear indication of intolerance and hypocritical nature of the left. They can't accept Dart speaking at a Trump rally, but they will either stay silent or applaud the fact that LeBron James spoke at a Hillary Clinton rally and Stephen Curry spoke at a Democrat National Convention in 2023. Facts. In support of Kamala Harris. They applaud Steve Kerr and Doc Rivers for spewing lies about ICE and kidnapping kids and murdering American citizens. The list is endless and it's nauseating. Yes, let's keep politics out of sports, shall we? Too late. The toothpaste is out of the tube. Sports is what it should bring us together, regardless of political affiliation, and should be a unifying outlet away from the heavy political climate we are immersed in on a daily basis. Speaking at a rally on your free time as an athlete is fine by me. Will it garner backlash from the other side? Undoubtedly. It's better than doing it in uniform. I believe so. Trying to shame or even crucify Dart for being honored and privileged to introduce the sitting president of the United States is your First Amendment right. Go for it. But it's ludicrous to compare that guy, Jaxson Dart, to Colin Kaepernick. My thoughts. All I see is receipts. There's just plenty of receipts thrown all over the place. And not one bullshit among them. The fact of the matter is, and again, let's reiterate, that Kaepernick tanked his own career. He fucked up his own career by deciding, hey, you know what? I'd rather be an activist. I'd rather be fighting for the cause than trying to keep my career alive by, I don't know, getting healthier and improving. No, we can't have that. So after giving multiple chances to Kaepernick, he failed miserably. So, but let's make sure we get this straight here. You have the NFL quarterback of the Giants, Jaxson Dart, introduced the sitting president of the United States, so let's crucify him. But Colin Kaepernick, who fucked up his own career, who took massive paychecks from Nike, Netflix, and a book deal, that's okay. Got it. And with that being said, I'm Jasper. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the show, word about the show, excuse me. Hope you guys are doing well today. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share it, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.